Don't miss out on the last few weeks of football action with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the playoffs. The app is simple. Pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Download the Prize Picks Daily Fantasy Sports app today and use code Spotify and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code Spotify on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
But without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping. Give me 1 second, though. There we go. I got the mouse. Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. If you don't already know what today is, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. Of course, it's season 4. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get it poppin'.
It's for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
Period. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I just realized that it be so loud. I'll turn it down for y'all.
I'm in my head right now. Meditating, tell me levitate. I'm so high, it's like I'm skyscraper. I gotta do right cause I know heaven's way. Gotta lay low cause these niggas and bitches been hating. Gotta stay fine against nigga, I've been saying. Hold up, I'm on another level. Yeah, I'm on another plane. So many of these visions that be driving me insane. And I don't wanna lose my mind. So I gotta swallow my pride. And I tell everybody I'm fine. But my real niggas know that I'm lying. And I'm not that surprised, man. I'm in a bind, man. My spirit, man, is dying. I don't wanna lose, so I gotta do some things that I don't wanna do, and I gotta choose. If I wanna be someone that is bigger than you, mesmerize like I put voodoo on you, boo. Hypnotize beats and I'm coming for you too. I'm taking over and still got this weight on my shoulder. Gotta center myself, I gotta get my energy right, yeah. Don't got time for no game, so each and every month you can catch me on the fly, yeah. Doing shows on the road though, getting paid on the low, crap me so either way I be putting on the show. Instagram I be getting more than photos. Floating in another dimension, they know I'm different. I ain't got no other tricks to get rich until I'm diminished. I'm a problem, so they trying so hard just not to mention me, but I'ma stay down till I take off. Everything that I did is gon' pay off. Might take time like a nigga on a layoff. Stay off my dick, keep popping shit. Got a little more time, let me show you I'm that bitch. Ay, I made up my mind, I'm spitting fire. Got ladies inspired, I'm niggas desire. This is kinda mad, and I do not blame her. Her heart is in danger, and I can blame him. Yeah, I can blame him, cause that nigga wasn't 100%. I need to get in my zone. People banging my line, I won't answer my phone. I just wanna be alone, while I'm thumbing through thoughts like I'm thumbing my ones. My enemies plotting out to be these drums. I don't wanna go, but if I got to, then I put on the show. You already gotta make it to the end of the road. I gotta make it to the pole. I cannot fold. I gotta make it to the goal. That's on the top of my soul. That's in my vision. Greatness is right in my distance. That's why some people been acting so different. That's why some people been being so distant. That's why some people been acting like bitches. I'm in my head right now. Meditating, till I'm levitating. I'm so high, it's like I'm skyscrapers. I gotta do right cause I know heaven's way. Gotta lay low cause these niggas and bitches been hating. Gotta stay fine and yes nigga I've been saying. Hold up, I'm on another level.
Hey, Jay, it's the motherfucking God in this bitch. Stop playing. What up, though? Hey, the mouse pad. I see y'all. Listen, shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Y'all, if you don't know what song that song is called Elevate off my Elevate album. You can check it out. Stream it anywhere that you could download music. Y'all, it's the beginning of, for some of you guys, you call it a new year. Some people aren't going to be celebrating New Year's until you say you just got out 5 years paper on December the 3rd. Wow. Congratulations on being out. You said your great grandma passed the day before you was released. You've been a felon since you was 18 and you still pushing. Wow. Talk to them. Take off Thule. Right. Wow. That's huge. One, my condolences, and two, congratulations on being out. It's not easy, especially when you've done a lot of time. And I'm gonna give you guys a recap. If this is your very first time tuning in to Prison Jail Felon Talk, I do this every month on the couch. Today marks the 4th season. Today is the very first day of the 4th season. Oh, you know what? I think I gotta. Don't judge me. Yeah. Today is the yes. It is. It is. It's listen, and this is for you. This is for you. This is for you. Congratulations on being out. Congratulations to everybody that's out. Listen, like I said, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. And like I said, this is the first day of the 4th season. Again, I do Prison Jail Felon Talk every month. It's not just for people that's done time or people that... It's also... Thank you. It's also for people who have family member that's locked up or a friend that's locked up, because it affects them as well. And contrary to what you might believe, and a lot of people get into that when they've never been in trouble. When they've never been in trouble, they get to saying, oh, well, they should have never did anything to get in trouble and they wouldn't be in there. Okay, well, what if they got set up? What if somebody is just really setting them the fuck up? Is it still their fault? No, you can't automatically assume that it can't happen to you, because it can. A bill might come up and you might be on the verge of getting kicked out, and you got a sick daughter at home that you got to make sure that the lights and shit and electricity stay on. Otherwise, the machines is going to get turned off. So, what you going to do? You're going to barbecue a mildew. And sometimes, barbecuing ain't an option. Mildewing ain't an option. It's only barbecue. And sometimes barbecue might mean robbing a bank. Sometimes barbecue might mean kicking down a door. Sometimes barbecue might mean stealing from Walmart. You never know. But any of those reasons could get you caught. Sometimes barbecue might mean running this red light. You never know how an officer is feeling when he pull you over. He could plant something on you, and then that's your life. Take him right on away. You really can't control what people do or say to you. And the reason why I say that is because anybody can do or say even to an officer and can get you arrested. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good you are to people. If somebody has it out for you and they know you've been locked up before, they can do or say anything to get you locked back up. And what are you going to say? Oh, well, they should have never been around that person and they would have never got locked up. I mean, how do you know until you know? You literally have to, and I told you guys this last year. Yeah, it is. That the relationships that you build last year is going to really, really make a difference for you in this life this year and here on out. Because things are really, really about to start shaking up and changing. And not for the better. I'm not trying to get y'all but not for the better. It's not like it's about to be just, yes, no. even for prisoners, felons, even for, I don't mean to say it like this, but for future felons, for anybody that catches a case, you know what I'm saying, this year, it's like, again, if you have never been in trouble and you're one of those ones that's like, hey, you know, you should, if you stay out of trouble, if you stay out the way, then you good. Okay, but what if you stay out the way and you get set up? Boom. Then you in a situation that you just talked about this person. Like, anything could happen anytime. There's, oh, and I hate to say this because of what happened last year with Luigi, but what if you're in the hospital? Your daughter needs a heart surgery. Your son needs a heart surgery. Yes, they need a lung or something. And then you get denied. You lose it. Now you on the way to prison. And now you one of those people that you talked about. Watch what you say out your mouth. Because anybody can get it. Seriously. Anybody can get locked up for any reason. You're more susceptible to be locked up just by word of mouth if you've already been a felon. That's just off the rip, especially if you are a previous violent felon. That's just the sad truth. It is. And that's another thing that we have to fear as violent felons. I know myself, I fear that it doesn't matter how good I do or what I say or don't say. People are going to feel how they want to feel, and they're going to be able to say what they want to say to get me in trouble. And not only do I fear being a black woman in society, being a gay black woman in society, being a gay black woman felon in society. It's like, you know, what do you do? Accept your best. And even whenever your best ain't enough, you have to keep going, because eventually the truth will prevail. Sometimes it might not prevail until later on in life. And you might lose a lot financially, mentally, and you might lose time. But if you really believe that you're innocent, or if you know that you're innocent, fight. No matter how long it takes, no matter how much money, no matter if you go for broke, because you kind of sue them motherfuckers that they got you locked up. Okay? If you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. And now, Monday mornings from 9:30 Central Time, a.m. Central Time. So, for those that don't know, if you haven't been tuning in to the couch, that's fine. Welcome in. You are now a couch potato. But I got something to tell y'all. I usually do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. But now, I'm going to be doing Wednesdays in the mornings. I'm excited about it because, one, I do like doing the morning times as well. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I see you, Jenny. I see you too. You's up and up in this bitch. What up, though? But I really like the morning time. And I was like, you know what? I don't stream usually on Wednesdays. That's usually my day off. But Wednesday morning, why not? I mean, get up, eat breakfast. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get it. So, if you would like to be a guest, if you're in the Oklahoma City area, if you would like to be a guest for the morning times is relax. Smoke weed, drink coffee, tea, whatever you drink in the mornings, pajamas, lax. If you ain't got to work, come, let's lax on the couch, sit back, relax, and smoke and vibe. We just gonna vibe about everything, any and everything. We already talked about everything on the couch, but Wednesdays is gonna be real lax. So don't, if you come on the couch on Wednesdays and you're like, damn, you smoking? Yes, I'm smoking on a Wednesday. Okay, yeah. I always tell you guys, and I always try to remind you guys to check on your strong people. Anybody that you fuck with, you check on them. I know y'all let the holidays pass, some of you guys, and you you didn't check on your people. And then I know, and I've seen so many posts that a lot of you guys are going to only check on who checks on you. Now, here's the thing with that. Is what if you and somebody else who didn't check on each other was thinking in your head, well, I'm not going to check on them. I'm just going to see if they're going to check on me. So now both of y'all thinking like that. So neither one of y'all's checking on each other. Now a year done went by and y'all ain't even check on each other. Who's going to be the bigger person when it comes to checking on they people? I've never been the type of person that I got to wait on somebody to check on me for me to check on them anyway. So why am I this year going to be like, oh, well, I'm only checking on who check on me? No, I've been checking on who don't check on me. That's just who I am. So why this year, for some of y'all that have been doing the same thing I've been doing, we've been checking on people that they ain't checked on us. That's just who we are. Why all of a sudden it has to be a big change? Why is that a New Year's resolution? That's no. Then there will be so many people that will miss out on friendships, relationships, because you're worried about, oh, well, this person didn't text me. This person didn't check on me. I'm not checking on them. What? Do you fuck with them? Did you say that you love them? Do you say that you fuck with them? Do you say that you care about them? Then check on them. You don't need permission or somebody to meet you halfway for you to do something. If you got a mind of your own, why do you need the next person to give you validation or help or a push or a nudge to reach out? Be you. Don't try to fall into no trend of, I'm only reaching out to who reaches out to me. No, fuck that. Fuck that. Reach out to whoever you want to reach out to, because that's who you are. I keep telling y'all, the highest frequency, the best energy is just being yourself, your true self. Just like, I don't know if you guys ever heard this, but everything has its own song. They have this little device that you can put on anything and it'll make music. Mushrooms sing. Grass sings. The birds sing. So your energy sings, especially if it's the right tune. Just like sometimes you can hear music, and I don't know if y'all like this, but I'm the type of person that if I'm listening to something and it doesn't have a good message or a good frequency, it's almost harsh to my ears, and I'm like, ugh, like what the fuck is this? Like, ugh. And that's the same thing with your energy. Your energy gives off its own music. And if that music isn't pleasing to the ears, or if it's not a sound or a frequency that people can, ooh, yeah, feel good to and want to vibe and show love. But if they, I love you too. But if they listening and they come around you and they like, hold on, I want to fuck somebody up, I want to fight, that's because your energy is off. Your music, your song that you singing, or that you rapping, or metal, whatever kind of music you listen to or play, that's the frequency you putting off. And if it's not the right one, then you'll know by the way people around you act. And don't be like, oh, well, they acting weird. No, your energy has got them acting weird, baby. And sometimes you just got to be grown enough to admit when your energy is fucked up. When mine is, I 100% will be like, yo, let me step back, because it's something that's not right, and it ain't, and it's in me, and I don't want it to come out and get on any of y'all. So when it comes to me, I'm gonna do everything I can to give off the right energy, to sing the right song, to give off the right frequency, to have people around me energized and adding on to them. and charging up their energy the right way. So, be you, be your own true self. You have your own frequency, and your frequency is its own song. What song are you singing? What tune are you letting out? Just saying. If you know anybody that's locked up, make sure that you write them. I'm not saying, you said, my energy reflection of my beats. If I'm mad, you're going to hear that greediness. If I'm happy, you're going to get good vibe beats. I can, listen, send me some expression beats. I want to know, like, I want to hear the sounds that you interpret as your mad beats and I would love to. If you can, let me see if I can type my email. Well, my email is msprettyeyes456@gmail.com. If y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I always try to tell you guys to check on your people. Wellness check, do your wellness checks for anybody that's in the hospital, anybody that's struggling. Trust me, you might not even notice somebody's struggling by the way they keep their appearance up. You might not even know it. But you have no idea which one of your friends is struggling right now to pay their bills, to get help, just anything. If you're in the Oklahoma City area and you need a resource pack, I do have a resource pack. I'm not ashamed to say there's sometimes that I need help. Last year, Salvation Army paid my electric. Thank you. And it works. Don't think that, oh, well, no, they'll help you. All you got to do is ask for help. If you need help, ask for help. Don't be ashamed. If you need a resource pack, ask me. I got you. I'll send it to you. If you don't know, you can always dial 211 and they will get you all the information that you need. Just ask them. All you got to do is tell them everything that you need, whether it's a pet pantry, food pantry, clothes pantry. Mental illness is serious. Rest in peace, OG Mako. He dealt with mental health problems and shot himself. I'm so sorry to hear that. I also do mental health talk on the couch, which will be coming up, I want to say January the 20th. Let me see. January the 20th is mental health talk. January 24th will be the ShroomTalk. January 31st is Fuck Fentanyl. And also, we will be talking about, surgeries, menopause, just all type of different health, like a health talk. And the reason why I want to do that is because a lot of us, the 90s babies and the 80s babies, we need to be the babies that's in the hospitals and in the doctors and getting checked up. And a lot of us, we like, oh, well, I want to do it the natural way. Yeah, I started off like that too. And then I realized that there's a lot going on. So don't be afraid to get yourself checked. We're us 90s babies, it's our time. Not time to die, but time to get checked so we can stay alive as long as we can. And so I want to dedicate a time out of the month, each month, to speak on health issues, different health, problems that I was experiencing that didn't really have a name, because things was going under the rug because they were like, oh, well, that can't be, da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, that happens to a lot of us, especially people of color. And I know that you guys are probably going to be like, oh, did we bring race all the way in the beginning of the year? Well, the reason why I say that is because it's known that we have a higher tolerance for pain. So we can deal with a lot longer, which is another reason why there's some people that walk around with broken necks that's black, and they don't know for years because they dealt with being in pain for so long that they know how to hide the pain. So I say all of that to say, from now on, every month we're going to talk about health. The things we need to do to get checked. Before the year ended, I talked to you guys about getting a colonoscopy. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys are scared. Some people don't want to go under. And because some of their family members have died going under. Do do your research. See if there's something else that you can do to get the checkup that you need, because you need that checkup. Check yourself up. Do your wellness check on yourself as well. Don't forget about you. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram and my .coms, which is THA, real JANELL, and THA Couch.com. And also Wednesday mornings from 9:30 Central Time. And that will be on all platforms as well. I'm going to jump into another song. Y'all already know what today is. Hello, Ran. I'm going to play another song, and then we're going to jump right into keeping on with the Prison Jail Felon Talk. Like I said, Prison Jail Felon Talk every month on the couch. This whole week on the couch is Prison Jail Felon Talk. So if you didn't get to say something today and you want to say something, if you want to come up and actually speak and you would like a flyer, DM me tonight. You can DM me on Instagram, Couch Chronicles No Limits, or my Facebook, THA Couch, or my main page, THA Real JANELL. Let's get into it. Don't judge me. I thought I had it on the music. I forgot I did the round of applause.
Boys, we hit the jackpot this time.
Y'all already know this is our theme song. Yes, Casper the God. Love you. Some of you guys are celebrating New Year. Some of you guys aren't celebrating until March or April. Whichever. It's a new year coming up. We're here. It's 2025.
Big slime, I did big time, giving up the mirrors. They took me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. And watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. Then the judges dismissed me like I was dumb too. Then the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. In reality set in like it was supposed to. Cat calls down the hall, that's what the folks do. Brown bag, bologna sandwich in them jumpsuits. My cellmate just did 100 years on some dumb shit. Damn, is this the end of the days? Cause living in a cell is just like being in a grave. If ain't no money on your books, then you ain't eating shit. You better pray that you can mail a penitentiary gift. And for them lonely days, a visitation list from your family and your friends, that's a major lift. And yo, spirit, all the trauma on the yard, you wanna forget it, yeah. Behind these walls is different, and you wouldn't understand if you didn't live it, ayy. Big slime, I did big time, ayy. And they took me out the front line. I'm still scarred from doing my time. And everybody said I should let go. I'm trying, but it did something to my mental. In or out the pin, you know I'm standing 10 toes. Now you know, I hold my own, that ain't wrong. And I know I gotta think different, cause if I don't, then I guess I be the same nigga. Wait, I'm trying to let it go. I'm trying to be a better person so I don't have to get physical. I gotta get my mind right for the limelight. I don't care who judging if they don't know doing time life. Trying to be an example to my fans and all my peoples and my nieces and my nephew. Big slime, I did big time. Sitting in that cold cell in the daytime. Your time be fine, but it's not like the world, no. Big slime, I did big time. Giving up them years, they took me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. And watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. Then the judges dismissed me like I was dumb too. And the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. Damn, is this the end of the days? Cause being in the cell is just like being in the grave.
Man, like I said, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Time ain't easy, I'm telling you. It doesn't matter if you only went to jail, even if you a felon. Trust me when I say you doing time too. A little refresher for those that it's your first time and you don't know anything about me. I did 9 years. That's where I met my beautiful wife. who also did time. I went for shooting a man that raped me, and I don't have any regrets. But I'm not saying this to tell you, hey, if you get raped, go shoot him. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I did that, and I did my time, and I'm out. I've been out going on 8 years, February the 12th. So 7 years right now. And I've been out doing, as much as I can for whoever I can. Not just the community, but anybody. If I could do it, I'm going to do it. This year, I want to get more involved in the community. Last year, half the year I was wheelchair bound. Yeah, I know. I was half the year I was wheelchair bound, and then so many surgeries back to back. This year is going to be a better year as far as my health. I'm going to get everything taken care of, wrapping it up. So hopefully no more surgeries. I just had a procedure this morning on my shoulder. So I'm doing everything I can. Okay, yeah, I definitely will. I just had a procedure this morning on this shoulder, which I had a surgery on this shoulder last year. But I'm trying to do everything I can to prevent having shoulder surgery on this side. Anyways. But yes. Things are going to be popping this year. Trust me. Casper the God. Shout out to my guy, Casper the God. I got you. I will be DMing you soon. I got a few things that I want to discuss with you guys. And I keep telling you guys that not only is things changing in the atmosphere and the world and everything, but the law is about to be changing. Actually, they have already changed. So some of the things I'm going to go over tonight, I will post it on my Facebook page. Because I think I missed a couple of them, but I will make sure that I post it on the page. So effective the 1st of this month, 100% crime will no longer get an option for parole. Now listen to the 100% crimes, which is capital murder, first degree murder, kidnapping, aggravated robbery, rape, trafficking any person, engaging children in sexual explicit conduct for use of visual or print, pandering or possessing visual print depicting sexual content with any children or involving any children, transportation of minors for prohibited sexual conduct, internet stalking of children, sexual grooming of a child, producing, distracting, or promoting sexual performances by a child, computer exploitation of a child, causing catastrophe, possession of a firearm by certain persons if a Class B felony, fleeing if Class B felony, treason. Those are all considered 100% crimes and will no longer get the option of parole. Now, also include conspiracy, solicitation. Now, when I hear solicitation, I can't stop thinking about the solicitors that call my phone. Are they gonna get arrested too? That's solicitation. They didn't specify. They just said solicitation. So we shouldn't be getting any calls this year, right? Right? 85% crimes, and some of these are all the same, just going over it. No, this isn't only locally. This is going to be globally. This is going to be globally, as far as I know. That's what I seen and what I was told. So I am also going to be, I know they talking about sexual solicitation, but they didn't specifically say that. They said it on other wording specifically said sexual solicitation. No, they telling me solicitation. Ain't nobody going to be soliciting over the phone either. They ain't going to call me. Okay, that ain't true. But I will be posting it. Matter of fact, I will make sure that I post it to my stories on Instagram as well. That way you guys can take a screenshot. 85% crimes, murder of the second degree, manslaughter, negligent homicide, battery of the first degree, kidnapping, encouraging suicide of another person, terrorist act, sexual extortion, sexual indecency with children, exposing another to HIV, video voyeurism. If you guys don't know what voyeurism is, don't fuck your animals. That's voyeurism, fucking animals. I was locked up with some people like that. Anyways. And it says, if C felony, sexual assault of the first degree, unlawful female genital mutation of a minor. Voyeurism if C felony, patronizing a victim of human trafficking. Domestic battery, first, like the first degree. Exposing a child to chemical substance or meth. Engaging in continued crime enterprise. Arming rioters. So if you work at a pawn shop and somebody come in and they like, yeah, I'm going to go run up to the motherfucking White House. And you're like, you know what? I got the best gun for you. We have a 360. We have a, I know it ain't no 360. We got a 480. We got a 222. I'm just making shit up. But if you are actually trying to tell them exactly what to buy, what it would do, and explain it to them, you are under arrest. 85%. So, possession or use of a weapon by an incarcerated person. Offensive related. First of all, this one blew me away. Offenses related to abortion. So if you do a home abortion, or if you're doing any type of abortion because it's banned, then you are liable to get an 85% crime. And 85% crime means if you get 10 years, you're basically going to do 9. Use of a hoax substance or a hoax bomb. Traveling for purpose of unlawful sex act with minor. Permitting abuse of a minor. That's a B felony. Arson if Y felony. Terrorism provisions, trafficking, controlled substance. Offenses related to explosive material. Unlawful discharge of a firearm from vehicle. First degree. Promoting prostitution. First degree if B felony. Exposing public exposing the public to toxic biological or radioactive substance. DWI of the sixth offense. Possession of a use of a machine gun in the course of a criminal offense. Criminal use of prohibited weapon, B felony. Delivery or manufacturing of fentanyl. Escape, first degree. Employing or consenting to the use of children in sexual performances. Aggravated assault on family member or household member if under A3. You gotta look it up. I'm gonna post it again. You see, I'm starting to sweat. When I say the pain, sometimes it's so excruciating it makes me sweat. All other charges become 50%. Eligibility can be cut in half with good time. There's no more 1/3, 1/2 good time or cut in half. It's just straight up 50% that is cut to 25% with good time. They will rewrite the good time provision again, only like the 5th time they've done that in the last 20 years. And if a person has previously been convicted of an 85% crime and is convicted of an 85% crime, they must serve 100% of their time on a new offense. So it's a lot changing. That's why I always try to make sure that I do prison jail felon talk, because you never know what you might hear that might help you stay out of trouble or keep your kids out of trouble. Because getting in trouble nowadays it's not like it was good back in the day. But it was a little bit more lenient when it came to the punishment for some. For some, not all. But with these changes, with these changes put in effect, there's really no room for fuck ups. Like, y'all really gotta be on your best behavior. If you a previous felon, we got so much to lose already. You know what I'm saying? We got so much to prove and lose. So, be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of the people that you keep around you. You know what I'm saying? The things that you're doing. Any little thing can get you put back. And they looking, yeah, we do got to tighten up. They looking for a reason to send us back. Sad but true. So you really got to just be on the up and up. And again, even if you on the up and up, sometimes it doesn't mean anything, especially if you have people that just are just haters and just don't give a fuck if you stay out with your family, kids, or whatever. People are really hateful. People are really vindictive. I don't know if you guys seen the story about the young boy who his mom found a human head and hands in his room. And when the officer pulled up and was asking him questions, he's like, was it a real human head and hands? He was like, yeah, I just always wondered what it would be like to kill somebody. You know how many people that's out there in this world that thinks just like that? They want to know what it's like to kill somebody. We have to really make sure that the frequency that we putting out, the song that is singing, is the right one to encourage people to do good and to spread love. Because if we don't, then we'll have kids like that. Not saying that it's his parents' fault. It could have been somebody. You said, I wish they would arrest those phone solicitors. It could have been somebody that is in a neighborhood. It could have been the school. It could have been an uncle or aunt. Didn't have to just be the parents. We have to really be careful of the frequency that we put out. It can make or break your community, and it can make or break the people around you. For real. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much. I'll be back on again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. So don't even trip. I'm cutting it a little bit short because I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm having a little bit of hot flashes from it. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. If you would like to speak on your time, or anybody that's in your family that has affected you, you are more than welcome to come up on the couch. You could DM me, and I can make you a flyer or not. Just let me know if you would like to come up and which platform you would like to come up on, so I can make sure that I have the right function going on so you can come up. I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, right? 8 Central Time. Good night. Love you. Good night, Facebook. Good night, Big O. Love you. Spotify Pandora, thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits.